In the sacred presence of the enlightened masters, whose benevolence transcends the limits of time and space, we bow with devotion and gratitude. Amidst the vicissitudes of existence, we call for spiritual healing that purifies the afflictions of the mind and heart. With sincere humility, we recognize the impermanence of life and the interdependence of all beings. May our quest for healing be guided by a deep understanding of the precious teachings of the Dharma, leading us to liberation from suffering. May the radiant light of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas dispel the darkness of ignorance and attachment, revealing the true nature of reality. May we find refuge in the three jewels and the four noble truths, which are like an oasis of peace amidst the cyclic existence. In this moment of introspection and reflection, we lift our prayers for those who suffer, both seen and unseen. May the beneficial energy of virtuous practices and the blessings of the Masters be a balm for the wounds of the soul and a remedy for spiritual illnesses. With fervent devotion, we invoke the protective presence of benevolent deities, whose loving hands guide us on the path of healing. May the sacred mantras resonate in our hearts, purifying our thoughts and inspiring our actions with unconditional compassion. May we take refuge in the power of the Lama's teachings, whose wisdom transcends ordinary understanding. May the light of awareness awaken in us the perception of the inherently pure nature of all phenomena, freeing us from the endless cycle of birth and death. With sincere devotion, we offer our merits and virtues for the benefit of all sentient beings. May our practice be an act of altruistic love, nurturing the seed of enlightenment in all hearts. May we cultivate the mind of bodhicitta, the sincere desire to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. May each breath be an opportunity to strengthen our determination to overcome the internal and external obstacles that hinder us from realizing our highest potential. With fervent devotion, we surrender to the flow of the great practice, which transcends all limitations and dualities. May we recognize the intrinsic nature of the mind as pure and immaculate, beyond ordinary conceptions of good and evil. May we nurture the flame of unwavering faith in our hearts, even in moments of greatest despair and hopelessness. May each challenge be an opportunity to strengthen our spiritual resilience and our connection with the precious teachings of the Buddha. With reverent devotion, we turn to the spiritual masters, who guide us with wisdom and compassion. May we follow their noble examples and practice their teachings with diligence and dedication. May we open our hearts to receive the blessings of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, flowing like a river of nectar, nourishing our minds and hearts with lasting peace and contentment. With deep devotion, we surrender to the will of the universe, trusting that even in the most difficult circumstances, there is always an opportunity for spiritual growth and healing. May we persevere on the path of virtue and wisdom, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable adversities and challenges. May each step be a dance of gratitude and reverence for life and all beings. With sincere devotion, we dedicate our lives to serving others, recognizing that it is in giving that we receive, it is in loving that we are loved. May our practice be a living testimony to the transformative power of love and compassion. May we radiate the light of wisdom and compassion to all beings, without exception, until all attain the full realization of their enlightened potential. So be it. With fervent devotion and unwavering determination, may we achieve true spiritual healing for the benefit of all beings. May we hold firm to our vows and commitments, even in the midst of life's storms, for it is through integrity and determination that we cultivate the inner strength necessary to overcome all obstacles. With fervent devotion, we pledge to cultivate the compassionate mind that recognizes the interconnection of all forms of life. May we reach out to those who are suffering, offering comfort, support, and hope in moments of despair. May we embrace the practice of patience and tolerance, knowing that it is through acceptance of present circumstances that we find inner peace and mental serenity. With sincere devotion, we surrender to the flow of life, trusting in the wisdom of the universe to guide us toward spiritual healing and ultimate awakening. May we nurture and protect the flame of faith in our hearts, feeding it with the light of the precious teachings of the Buddha and the inspiration of the great spiritual masters. With deep devotion, we join together in prayer and meditation, sending waves of love and compassion to all corners of the universe, dissipating the clouds of ignorance and suffering. May we find comfort and strength in the warm embrace of the spiritual community, where each member is a precious jewel contributing to the brilliance of the whole. With unwavering devotion, we commit to practicing detachment and generosity, recognizing that it is in giving that we find true wealth and abundance. May we offer our prayers and merits for the benefit of all beings, dedicating each virtuous act to the realization of universal peace and harmony. With fervent devotion, we turn to the refuge of the Dharma, whose eternal truths are like a secure anchor amidst life's storms. May we remain vigilant on our spiritual journey, aware of the pitfalls of ego and the illusions of the phenomenal world. With sincere devotion, we surrender to the will of the universe, trusting that each experience, whether joy or pain, is an opportunity for growth and learning. May we cultivate wisdom that transcends the limitations of dualistic mind, realizing the true nature of reality as pure and immaculate. With deep devotion, we strive to live in harmony with the principles of the middle way, cultivating an equanimous mind that transcends the extremes of attachment and aversion. May we find comfort and inspiration in the words of the enlightened masters, whose guidance leads us on the path of liberation and lasting happiness. With fervent devotion, we pledge to practice mindfulness in every present moment, recognizing that it is in full awareness that we find true healing and spiritual realization. May we be shining lights in the world, radiating love, compassion, and kindness to all beings without exception. With sincere devotion and unwavering determination, may we continue our spiritual journey in search of true healing and liberation. May all beings find peace, happiness, and well-being in their hearts. So be it.